Good morning, everyone. My name is Rudy Page, and welcome to our HARINGEY Community Pharmacy Wellness Dialogues. And today we have with us Reid from Reid's Pharmacy in North London, and he's going to tell us what a community pharmacy can do for you. Good day, Terry.
Hey, good morning, Rudy.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. And yourself, how are you?
I'm good. All is well. All is well.
Good.
Terry, first of all, tell us a bit about yourself, your background, and your connection with Haringey.
Well, my parents came from Jamaica, a small parish called Alston in Clarendon, back
Hmm.
in the 50s. And my early days were living on Whiteman Road to the end of Finsbury Park,
Hmm.
and grew up in Haringey. I then moved on to um, going to Wood Green School, which is opposite the New River running track, and spent most of my teenage years there.
Okay, okay,
After doing that, I went off to uni and went off to university to study pharmacy. And then when I got back, I was given opportunity um, to work for Boots. So even though I was living in the Wood Green area,
hmm,
and every day up to Luton,
okay,
go to work for a year, and then managed to get a management job with Boots in that same store some about a year later. Um, I was then really given a tremendous opportunity. I took the opportunity of working with Boots and managing their Tottenham store
okay.
back in the day when it was in Bruce Grove. So
Yes, I remember.
most of my time has been in London and in Tottenham.
Mhm.
Uh, Although my current business is my own pharmacy, which I've been there for over 30 years now.
Excellent. Just out of interest, what made you decide to become a pharmacist? Of course, you are a scientist, of course. So
Yeah,
yeah,
pharmacy is a science.
mm,
It's a science discipline.
yeah,
You have to do now. It's a 4-year degree course.
hmm,
So after A levels, you do a 4 year degree course. You then have to pass, get through that, and then do a pre-registration training, so a bit like an intern, I think they
hmm,
classify it as, and then have to pass another set of exams.
hmm.
My route was originally when I was a very young child. I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay,
I wanted to play with stethoscopes and things like that, and wanting to do injections on people.
yeah,
And for many years, from about the time I was 5 until that time I was 15, even family members used to call me Dr. Reid. But good times. Um, but I was 15 and had to go through a variety of school interviews, etc. And I allowed my school at the time to, or a couple of individuals to steal my dream.
yeah,
Uh, they said I wasn't going to be good enough. I'm sure we've all had
yeah,
an experience like that in our lifetime.
yeah.
Um, I I took that to heart, but felt I needed to find something that was very similar to being a doctor. And the closest thing I felt for my personality was pharmacist.
Mm,
And I was so pleased I chose that.
yeah,
So those people who doubted my abilities
mm,
didn't understand what pharmacist was.
right.
And it was close to really what I've been doing. And I'm really pleased that I've chosen that.
Mm,
It's a little bit of a torturous route, but yeah,
yeah.
pharmacy has been in my heart for ages now.
You got there in the end, and I know that you do mentor young people and give them work experience. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, we're a small independent pharmacy. It's my business for 30 years, and one of my passions is that I don't want anybody else to have the kind of experience that I had.
Yeah.
And I feel that the potential for young people is immense.
Mm,
Let them and guide them, give them round grounding, and show them that whatever they want to do in life, they
mm,
can achieve. We've actually received two investors in People Awards. We've got the
okay.
Gold Standard twice. Um, And one of our things here we do is spend time giving young people opportunities of work experience. So this year we've had at least 10 people in the business
Excellent.
who we've given an opportunity to a taster. I'm glad to say that there's been a couple of them that we've employed afterwards. In
Mm,
fact, one is still here
mm,
after joining us back in June, July this year. It's a real passion. I think young people is limitless. That, you know, we should be able to help them to progress.
Yeah, great. I mean, I'm sure High Commissioner Ramakan, the Jamaican High Commissioner to the UK, would really like to 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 hear more about what you do actually. So that's
Willing to help any young person who's passionate about
yeah,
pharmacy, and want to put an effort in. I'm willing to help.
great, great. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. So back to business. So Terry, what are the core services that you provide within your pharmacy?
Well, like most community pharmacies, we are a subset of the NHS and provide
Hmm.
a range of free services um, provided by the NHS, which will include dispensing of medicines, um, the medicine reviews, um, helping people with new medicine. So if somebody has been prescribed something new, we can help them to follow through with the medicines, to check up on them, how they're progressed. Often people who are on new medications, uh, we may not take them for a lack of information. So these pharmacies are able to, through a procedure, help them and contact them and give them advice about side effects and what to expect from the medicine. And self-care is very important. Giving advice on how people can look after themselves and when to call in the professionals and when to ask for advice. We're also required to signpost to help people to get the right advice from the right place. Other things, which is such a long list of, is
Hmm.
repeat dispensing, disposal of unwanted medicines. So any old medicines that patients may have,
Hmm.
they no longer utilize, rather than keeping it at home, which may become a danger.
Hmm.
They should take it into the local pharmacy. We also do what's known as supervised medicine care or administration. For those people that need to be supervised with taking medicines, we can help with that
Okay.
as well.
Oh, so do you have a private consultation room?
Yes, we do. We do a range of
Mm.
or a range of private services in my own pharmacy,
Hmm.
from emergency hormonal contraception to erectile dysfunction.
Mm.
We do advice on weight management. We've got two treatment rooms, one treatment room, one consultation room, where we do flu and pneumonia vaccinations. Um, we have just recently started a phlebotomy service, so that if anyone is feeling unwell, we can do blood tests
Okay.
within the pharmacy,
Mm.
have it sent off to a medical lab, and results back within a few days, and with the advice from a registered practitioner to give them advice. We have been, for the last 10 years, been doing a full travel vaccination service.
Hmm.
So if somebody wanted to travel abroad, we give them all the advice to make sure that trip is safe medically, and give them any vaccines, including yellow fever vaccinations we're registered to do here.
Okay. So um, as we're touching on vaccines and the pandemic we're in, um, so what has been your role and responsibilities throughout this pandemic now, for these last 18 months or so?
But it has been challenging, like it
Mm.
has for most people who've had to be constantly working.
Mm.
We, on a personal point of view, from my own pharmacy, we've had to make sure about the safety and security, health security,
Mhm.
only of the my staff, but also patients. And so certain restrictions we've had to bring into the pharmacy to make safety for everyone. The role has been challenging. We have found ourselves um, one of the few health professionals that have contact with patients.
Mhm.
So we've had to make sure that we've been a conduit, if not helping to support patients who need face-to-face
Mhm.
advice,
Mhm.
and being able to then signpost them on to the right professionals, whether it be their GP, getting them to contact 111. In some cases, 999.
Yeah.
But it's been a challenging time to help to reassure
Mm-hmm.
sound information regarding the pandemic, as well as the treatments there are, including the vaccines.
Yes, and yeah, thanks for that. And I should say around Haringey at the moment there is the vaccination bus, no appointment needed, and it will be at the London Academy of Excellence in Tottenham Hale, and that's 780 High Road from 9:30 a.m. through to 4 p.m. and that's both on the 8th and the 11th of November. So that's the vaccination bus, and there are other dates as well where the bus will be around the borough of Haringey. You can go to the Haringey Council website to get more details. So, Terry, in terms of what the community pharmacy can do for you, as you know, we've got coming up some community wellness dialogues. In fact, we started on Wednesday, the 3rd of November. That was hosted by the Women with a Voice in Action, which was excellent. Coming up as well, we've got our Living Water Fellowship, a Pentecostal church, on the 21st of November in Tottenham. That's Church of God of Prophecy. We've got a joint faith and community forum on Thursday, the 25th of November. We've got Haringey Black History Month closing ceremony on Monday, the 29th of November, 6 till 8. And then the grand finale, Saturday, the 11th of December, we've got a community wellness and self-care event at the Eric Allen Community Centre, Northumberland Park, N17. So I'm saying that just to kind of say that the community is engaged and involved. We've got lots of what we call our trusted messengers, people such as yourself, really helping the community to be informed and reassured so that they can make the choice. But as you alluded to earlier on, there is also the issue around self-care and self-management. So generally speaking, in terms of the community pharmacy and outreach, what has been your approach to the neighbourhoods and the local communities, generally speaking?
Quite wide and varied. I've used my own time into helping with awareness of health issues. So in the past, I have done talks to various groups such as the Diabetics Association locally, done some talks in schools, healthcare sessions where I've helped deliver some training for technicians and for counter assistant staff that work within pharmacies to help develop that. The variety of things such as the smoking cessation sessions some years ago, where we were helping people giving up smoking in local restaurants and pubs.
Okay.
So quite a range of things, and some of them a little bit innovative and a little bit unusual. But it's being there for the community when they need to, and the best way they can. So if there's any ideas that we can do other things, I'm quite open to it, and hence why we've had this dialogue.
Yeah.
Keen on helping our community with the current situation with COVID.
Yes. No. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Just before we come to an end, could you tell us exactly where you are, your websites, and should people want to come and talk to you about some of the services that you provide?
Fantastic. The best way to find us is through our website, which is reids.pharmacy.com. That's REIDS pharmacy.com. We're just off the Cambridge Road, Berry Street West, in Edmonton. Please have a look at the website and have a look at the reviews. We're very proud of our reviews, as well as the fact that we have won multiple awards, regional, national, but also international awards for what I think is our excellent service. Please come and visit us. And the telephone numbers there. Anyone wants to talk or any advice about anything about their health, we can be there for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed, Terry.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you over the next few weeks. And that.
I'll certainly be attending these sessions, or some of these sessions you've mentioned.
Great. And thank you very much. And that was Terry Reid of Reid's Pharmacy here in North London, and part of the HARINGEY Community Pharmacist team. And so thank you very much all. Take care.